Hey everybody, what's going on? Okay, I am back with a new pickups video. I previously mentioned in my last video that I had a Gutter Garbs pickup that has been waiting to get unwrapped, and I'm going to do that now, as well as a couple of other recent pickups I got for some movie projects that I donated to. This is a Friday the 13th fan film. The pink might give it away a little bit, as well as an awesome pickup from a certain franchise that you all know and love. And I'm going to show you that one shortly after. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start with is this one right here. Now you might notice the bright pink. This is a bit of a giveaway because this particular Friday the 13th fan film had a special run of, I believe it was limited to 100 copies of their completed film, signed by the one and only Lar Park Lincoln from Friday the 13th Part 7, who also appeared in this fan film. Now, the pink part is because the DVD case, I guess, was supposed to be in pink. You could get them in pink before, and I guess what happened, long story short, the supplier didn't offer them anymore or whatever, or what have you, and they weren't able to track down any pink cases. So at the end of the day, they used pink packaging, and I believe it's on a standard blue case. You can almost see through here. So let's take a quick look at this. This movie is called Roseblood. It is from Peter Anthony Productions by the one and only Peter Anthony himself. Great guy. If you don't follow him on social media, you should. He's a passionate fan. He's around my age as well. And, you know, he's been into these movies for a very, very long time. And he's been able to do what a lot of us would like to do. Even though it's fan-made, it's a fun time and something I thought was worth contributing to, so I did, and this is my copy, so let's get it open. All right, awesome. Okay, so here is a look at it right there. So you have Roseblood, a Friday the 13th fan film, and of course Lar Park Lincoln right down the side of the cover. On the back, pretty gnarly looking Jason Brooks as Jason Voorhees, Part 7 style Jason. And this is basically supposed to take place, of course, right after Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. So it's sort of a spin-off on Tina's character and, of course, this new character named Rose. Interesting story for sure, and it's just a fun fan film. I mean, it's not a Friday the 13th, you know, full-blown theatrical release here. So it's just a good time. Made by a lot of good people, and I'm glad I was a part of it, and I'm happy to have Lars' autograph here. That is very, very cool. So I do thank Peter Anthony for that and sending that to me. Very much appreciated. As well as this awesome little card that came with it too, Friday the 13th Roseblood Kills, and it has all these different kills that are on here. Take a look at this thing. So you'll notice all the different kills are listed here. We have 2 with the axe, a briefcase, all sorts of stuff on here. And you might notice at the bottom the name Michael Myers. And yes, that is true. There is a special appearance from Michael Myers in this little fan film. So like I said, it is fun. And this movie actually also stars Kevin Spirtas, or I hope I'm saying that right, and Terry Kaiser as well from Part 7. So very cool that they were able to bring these actors back. Like I said, Peter did a great job. So fun little movie for sure. Okay, up next, the Gutter Garbs pickup. Let's get this thing open and see what we have. All right, so first one up. This is a sweet design. I really like this one. I actually picked this one up in large just because of availability, because I got a good deal on it. But I really, really like the design. There was something really classic about it that looked so cool. Anyway, this one is called Friday the 13th, You're All Doomed. Check this out. Really cool looking shirt. Love the black and white aspect. On Friday the 13th, they began to die horribly, one by one. You're doomed. You're all doomed. Love it. Very cool little pickup, and I got a really good deal on this one, so I was pretty happy. That is a sweet t-shirt. I'm going to get some good use out of that. So that is, once again, from Gutter Garbs. Okay, so moving on to the second t-shirt, and this one is dear in my heart. Love this one. Classic Universal. And if you know me and know my favorite Universal monster, it is without a doubt the creature from the Black Lagoon. Check that out. So this is another beautiful design by Sam Coyne. That's Sam Hain 1992 on most social media like Instagram. Really love the artwork here. Always thought this movie was so cool. I have fond memories watching it as a little kid with my dad. Just a really beautiful design. Classic horror. I love these t-shirts. Creature is definitely my favorite. Really nice design. Amazing, startling, shocking. Not since the dawn of time has the world beheld terror like this. The creature from the Black Lagoon. That just reminds me, you guys ever remember those like those movie trailers from back in like the late 80s and stuff when they were on TV? You know, it would always be somebody with a serious voice, you know. He's coming from the depths. The creature from the Black Lagoon. And then you'd have this goofy voice that cuts in at the end that's like a local dub over that says, you know, where it's playing at whatever. So it just totally destroys the mood, you know? The creature from the Black Lagoon. Starts Friday at a theater near you. Check local listings for details. It would always be something really stupid like that just, it would like pull you right out of it. You go, where did that come from? It was always like the worst dubbing ever. I don't know. Just a funny memory. Okay, and on to the last pickup. Now, we have been waiting for this one forever. I told you it's from a popular franchise. You already know what it is, I'm sure. I probably said something in the beginning of this video anyway. Either way, it is the Scream 6 Steelbook. Just got it in. Here is a look. So very cool cover. Just like the movie poster with the subway window. And this is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. Has a digital code as well. And it claims to have over an hour of terrifying behind-the-scenes content. And the back as well. Bigger, bloodier, and scarier. Very cool. And of course, this is a Canadian version. As you can see, there is French on the back as well of this particular cover. The Buck 120 in an apple. The Big Apple. How cool. I always thought it was so funny that how well the Scream 6 movie was embraced to be a part of the New York subculture. And Friday the 13th. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, was looked at like a horrible eyesore, and they didn't want anything to do with that. Actually, somebody was asking in one of the videos I posted with the Jason Takes Manhattan poster. Someone was actually asking about that Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan poster and why it was, you know, why they were upset. It was actually banned, I guess, to use because they didn't want the I Heart New York having anything to do with that movie, you know, because they owned that advertising logo like it was, I don't know. Long story short, they weren't allowed to. They refused to let them use it. So it's always been one of those posters that's kind of like, oh, it's cool, but we never really got to see it much anywhere because they weren't allowed to use it, or they saw it just in a few shots early on and they had to pull it. So it's just a neat little poster, but it is funny how well received Scream is and how times have changed quite drastically. So, very cool steelbook. Let's take a closer look at this thing. So on the inside there are two discs. There is a black disc that is the 4K Ultra HD, and there is a Blu-ray, go figure, as well in there. Plus the digital code. Okay, and behind the disc you have an awesome shot of the New York skyline and Ghostface as well. Very, very cool. I love the way they did this. Love the way this thing looks. Really nice job on this. All the Scream Steelbooks have been cool. This one is no exception. Well, it certainly did take a long time to get this thing. I know that I ordered it, I think, on the Saturday on opening weekend. It was the day after opening night, I think, where I was searching going, how do I pre-order it? Because I bet you it's out there. And sure enough, all the pre-orders were up and active, and I'm just glad I jumped on it when I did so I could still get a copy of this, because I'm sure by now they're probably going for twice the money already all over the internet for the poor people that never had a chance to frigging get their hands on one. That's happened to me far too many times. I hate that. All right, guys, well, that'll pretty much cover it for another pickups video. I am working on a few other things. I have a few projects on the go, and I do have another pickup to do as well. You guys might remember this little sucker that I got from someone not too long ago, but it isn't exactly what I ordered. Well, I got another package from this person in, and I have to open it to check it out and see if it is a little closer to what I was supposed to get in the first place. It is still cool he let me hang on to this one, so that is awesome. But I will be showing you guys that in an upcoming video. Hopefully the next one looks a little more like what I was going for, and of course on a 25th anniversary mask, which is what I originally ordered. Yeah, so that'll be coming up in the not too distant future, as well as some other pickups and odds and ends that I'll be covering. So again, thanks so much for watching as always, you guys, and we will see you for another one real soon. Take care.